Hello everyone, so for the gameplay demo, we will be showcasing our game Salvadora. When the player booted up the game, it will show them the main menu of Salvadora, which has the Start Adventure button and Exit Game button. So as you can see, when you click on the Start Adventure button, it will lead them to this video. Menus A, D, E and spacebar for the controls of our game. This is especially important for people who don't know how to play a game in general. After the video plays, the game will play the cutscene, the very first cutscene of Salvadora. And since our theme is a remake game, we chose to remake Resident Evil 4. This is the prequel to the original game, and instead of having Leon to rescue Ashley again, we chose to make it Ashley rescue Leon as a little twist to our game Salvadora, and for the sake of originality. So the player is tasked to go save Leon as Ashley. When you first started off our game, Ashley, or otherwise known as the player, has to avoid enemies. As you can see, this is the enemy of our game. When the player actually dies in our game, it will immediately show the "You died." There's a restart and main menu button. The players can also collect the gems, even though the gems didn't really do much for the gameplay. And they can also collect herbs. Herbs can help replenish the player's health bar, as you can see on the red bar over there. The inspiration for this level design is based on a location from Resident Evil 4 itself. It is based on the village, the very first location when the player booted up the game. The players have to strategize on how to avoid the enemies and time it right in order to not get hit. As you can see, the player in the demo actually fell on top of the enemy, which actually depleted Ashley's health. As you can see, when the player actually goes forward, there's a gate and you can press E to enter the next level, which is level 2. There's an NPC merchant that says remember the numbers. So we actually scattered 4 numbers in total, which you can see this is number 1. And the players have to memorize these numbers, as these can help them to free Leon on the next level. This level is also inspired by Resident Evil 4's location, which is the church, or otherwise known as the palace itself. There is number 8 up there. On the pillar is number 3. And lastly, number 2. As the player progresses, they can see the boat, which actually leads them to the very last level of our game. This is also inspired by one of the locations in Resident Evil 4, which is the island. As you can see, we put a lot of factory assets for the background, and also some fire cans on one of the platforms. When the player reaches a different colored platforms on level 3, this indicates that they are close to the end of the game. And if they walk further, they can see that they can ride an elevator to reach the top of the building. On the left is a small Easter egg, which is our class trip and also Sir Iqbal's YouTube channel. And on the right, the player can keep on walking and collect the gems, and they can finally meet up with Leon. Now the players can put in the numbers that they have memorized throughout level 2. When the ending cutscene plays, that means the player puts in the right password. And tada! This is the winning screen, which can only be obtainable when the player wins our game. And that is all from the Good Residents. Have fun playing our game!